Hello, this is Dattaji, and I am preaching the spiritual knowledge of Sri Dattaswami. Dear devotees, the word soul or Jeevaatman is composed of two components. One is Atman and two is Jeeva. The component Atman is basic inert energy that is generated in the body by the oxidation of food with the help of digestive system and respiratory system. The component Jeeva consists of a complex mechanism of receiving information from the external world, storing it, thinking it over in several ways, determining the correct path by logic, and finally enjoying the happiness. Of course, if the path is wrong by bad logic, grief is enjoyed, and all this is also part of Jeeva only. Receiving the information and thinking it in several ways is Manomaya kosha, determination of correct conclusion for practice, and its implementation is Vijnanamaya kosha, and enjoying the happiness is Anandamaya kosha. The Annamaya kosha carries on the digestion of food by pulverizing it with enzymes. The supply of oxygen for oxidation of food by respiratory system is Pranamaya kosha. The food is oxidized by oxygen for the liberation of inert energy. This inert energy represents Atman, and therefore Atman is indicated by the first two koshas. The other three koshas represent Jeeva. The word Atman is indicated by the word Paraprakruti, which is said to be the maintainer of this creation. The maintainer is the creator and destroyer also. Therefore, the inert energy called as cosmic energy creates, maintains, and destroys this world. This cosmic energy is called as Brahman, which means the greatest entity. It pervades all over the creation and is inert, as said in the Gita. Atman is a drop of this cosmic energy embedded by a body. Atman and cosmic energy are qualitatively same and differ only quantitatively. Atman is the original unmodified basic crude inert energy. This Atman is modified into Jeeva, and thus Jeeva is a modified form of Atman only. Jeeva represents work, and work is a form of inert energy only. Matter and space are also modifications of inert energy only. Therefore, the body surrounding the Atman is also essentially inert energy only. Thus, in essence, all the creation is just modification of infinite inert energy only. Atman is the unmodified basic inert energy, whereas the body is modified form of inert energy. The words like sthanuh and akala denote that it is inert in nature. Atman existing in the body and Brahman existing in cosmos are one and the same in quality, and thus Atman is Brahman. If the body is destroyed and if Jeeva is also destroyed, the Atman merges with Brahman, like the space in the pot merging with the cosmic space after the destruction of the pot. This is the salvation in Advaita. If Jeeva is not destroyed, Atman is in the form of Jeeva, which goes to the upper worlds and returns back after some time. Jeeva is the block of ice. If the ice disappears, the block of ice becomes water and merges with the ocean. Shankara says that Atman is neither karta nor bhokta, which means that neither Atman does good and bad deeds, nor enjoys good and bad fruits. This is possible only when Atman is inert. The quantitative difference between Atman and Brahman, that is cosmic energy, is also explained by Shankara with reference to the difference in the media, that is the body and cosmos. Therefore, Shankara never touched God, who is beyond matter and inert energy and space. The process of receiving the information from the external objects is purely physics. The process of thinking is nothing but transmission of electrical impulses between neuron cells, which involves chemical reactions and electricity based on biological sciences. These electrical pulses transmitted between crores of neuron cells can even light an electrical bulb. The logical analysis and determination of right conclusion are involved in these electrical transmissions. The enjoyment of happiness is due to chemical changes involving liberation of certain hormones. Therefore, the entire Jeeva is a complex of systematic scientific biological process only. Since matter is a form of inert energy, the whole process and material of the body is just a modification of Atman only. Therefore, all the philosophy of Shankara is circulated in the creation only, when he advised that Atman is Brahman. Here the word Brahman means the basic inert cosmic energy only, and not the unimaginable God who is beyond the cosmic energy. He did not go beyond the creation while preaching Purvamimamsakas and Buddhists, who are atheists. They were converted into theists by showing the highest attraction that Atman is Brahman. The word Brahman stands for both the God and the cosmic energy. This dual chance was exploited by Shankara to convert atheists into theists. The atheists thought that Brahman is God, but Shankara meant Brahman as cosmic energy. Shankara meant that Atman is cosmic energy and quality, but atheists took Atman as God. The silence of Shankara on this dual meaning of Brahman is to convert atheists into theists. Since they agree that they exist, God existed by their own word itself. After knowing that Atman is God, theoretically, the practical achievement was linked to worship of God through devotion. In this way, Shankara converted the atheists into devotees, and his master plan is marvelous and is the biggest wonder in this creation. Unless he is the incarnation of God, such an intellectual twist cannot be created. He twisted the concept to suit the psychology of atheists and converted them into devotees. If an atheist asks, he will say that Atman is Brahman, or God. If a theist asks, he will say that Atman is Brahman, or cosmic energy.
అడుగో అల్లడుగో శ్రీ గురుదత్తుడు మూడు ముఖముల ఆరు కరముల వెలుగుచున్నాడు వేద విదితుడు ధర్మదేవతయధేను రూపమున కుక్కలై వేదాలు కూడి నడువగా అడుగో అల్లడుగో శ్రీ గురుదత్తుడు పరమ పావనుడు విచ్చేయుచున్నాడు అడుగో అల్లడుగో శ్రీ గురుదత్తుడు.